just being rude today, and I apologize. I didn't give y'all no good morning, or nothing. Happy Thursday, y'all. I got some errands that I need to run, and I was listening to a podcast this morning, and it was talking about how we get up and we just start going and we don't thank the Lord. The question was, what what would you have if the Lord blessed you with only the things you thanked Him for the day before? And that started just me thinking. When I was in college, it was important for me to start my day with the Lord. It was like, even with, y'all, my my crazy tail for 21 hours every semester with 8 o'clock classes. Like, I would not recommend at all. But it was important for me to make sure that I had my quality time with the Lord. And that started back in the day, to wake up and have my time with the Lord. And it's rolled with me and stuck with me since then. Y'all, I'm turning into an old woman with these sayings. Like, golly, is that what happens? One day, you just start talking out. You just start talking out. That's like hymns, y'all. Mama Kirk from church passed away, and I had to do her slideshow for the funeral. And I had asked my friend for some songs to go for the slideshow because I was just struggling to do an upbeat funeral slideshow with older songs. And so he sent me some, and then I just turned into a little bit old soul. And these songs that, mind you, our church isn't like a traditional song type of church. And so it's like, where are you getting this from? Where are these lyrics coming from? Because the majority of these songs I have not heard. And I'm just like, I do not understand at all. I don't. I do not. And so it's just like, okay. But I went around that rabbit trail to say about how it's important to start with for me, it's important to start my day off with my quality time with the Lord. And this has stopped me from waking up, jumping on social media. My phone is still on do not disturb while I get my time in with the Lord. And it's helped me so much. And that's why I say, even on that day when I woke up late, I got I at least started, and then I picked it up that day. We were talking about our time spent with the Lord, and I was like, for me, I knew that I wanted to jump into Joshua first, because that's just what's been back and forth. Everything that I've been seeing, I was like, okay. And then I had already had that Elijah study, and I was like, that's where we're gonna roll into. But this year, I wanted to dig deeper in the Word, and I knew that was my mom's one, and that's one thing that I enjoy. Like when we do book studies at church, I'm not always a fan of them, but I do them. But some of the best parts for me are my time with mom when we talk about what we're studying, and I'm just like, so for her to dig deeper in her own way, and then to bring those conversations, and then I love my friend group when I ask the question of like, what are you studying right now? What are you getting out of it? How has this blessed your life? Those small little nuggets run my mind, and then that's when I start to dig into other things, and it's just like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. But I think it is so important that we make time for the Lord every day, because I know for me, I can find so much time for social media, and by the time I get to the Bible, I'm just like, which is why I had to push it to the front. But every time I know I need to be up, add the time to the front, and now it's like, okay, add even more time. I have not. I used to want to be like two of our members at church. Like when I tell you they can quote the scripture and tell you the chapter and verse, and I'm like, I don't have it like that. Now, mind you, I can give you the scripture, just don't ask me where is the address, because I'm gonna struggle with it. Like Google be my best friend when it comes to that. But it's getting the word down, and let me just work harder to get the address for it, because I be struggling. Like it's somewhere in Romans. It's a couple people in our young adult ministry. Man, you can start the scripture. That sound right around Isaiah 41. What? How did you? How did you? Yeah, I don't have it. I do not have it. I'm okay with the memorizing. It's the chapter verse location. It's like, I'm good to tell you if it's old or new. But it's like paying attention to those things, memorizing again. I know one year it was like I had printed all of the scriptures that I wanted to memorize out, and I would just go through them in the morning. And I realized that I had the scriptures, I still didn't have where they were in the Bible. I'm just like, Tim Ross got me saying where they're tatted, and I was like, they wouldn't know what that means without me explaining it. But the address of where it is located, and I'm just like, okay, we're gonna figure this all out. But it's just putting the intentional work in on that. Yeah, I don't know how we got here, but we here. All right, bye. And I have one session that I need to edit, and then I should be able to relax tomorrow, and then be back at it on Saturday. Yep, sounds like a plan. It feels good to be rested and all caught up. There's a couple business things I need to figure out if I'm going to go ahead and do or not, but all of that will come out in due time. Come on, sir. I need you to jump over. There wasn't nobody in the other lane. You could have easily jumped over. So yeah, that's what my day will look like. I was laughing because y'all, I had yesterday's vlog started out over an hour, and I was like, "Girl, take some of this out." So I was just chopping and fast forwarding other stuff, and I was like, "Yeah, this feels weird to have this long of a vlog." But I knew one person in the chat was going to, in the comment section, was going to be happy about it. We had just talked about it. And I was like, Sharice's going to say something. And then for me to wake up and see her say 50 minutes, I was like, Y'all was so nervous because I was like, the reality of it for me was like, why don't I just split up the vision writing part, because it was 30 minutes within itself. And I was like, nah, we're just going to do it. And then it was taking forever to explore. And I was like, okay. Oh, that's the other thing I need to do. I need to go ahead and transfer the stuff over to the new Mac Mini, because I should be getting my trade-in box in the mail this weekend. This is my first time ever doing a trade-in with Apple, like computer-wise. So we'll see how that goes. And I pray that I get the full value that they said, which I should, because it's not like I'm moving my other Mac Mini anywhere. It's just been on the computer, on the desk. So I want to get that up and moving as well. But I was like, an hour vlog? Are they gonna watch it? Like, we just gotta see. You gotta do it to see. I don't like the way people are driving today. Like when I left the house, it felt like everybody was like jumping lanes, and now it's like just right up on you. I don't like it. I don't like green eggs and ham. I don't like it, Sam. I am. Sir, why did you just jump? Whatever. Let me do what I gotta do so I can get back home. It was something else I was about to say to y'all. Oh, I'm over here debating on what color backdrop paper I want to grab from the studio. So I got in this olive green backdrop paper. I'm not sure if this is about to highlight my skin tone. I need the little cloak that I've been seeing on YouTube where they're trying to match the colors with their skin tone and everything. That's what I need in this moment. So I'm like, do I want to grab two different papers in case I don't like what one look like? But I'm also being lazy and being like, girl, just grab one. Because I'm already going to have to set up everything at the house to try to get a new headshot photo so that we can promote headshot minis. I don't know. If all else fails, I have a red at the house. And we can just go to red. I thought this might go to color. But who knows? We'll figure it out. We'll record all of it. We'll see.
All right, so today was a reset day, really. I broke down. I cleaned up Christmas, packed that up. I built a little plant stand that ticked me off because it took way longer than it was supposed to. And I also did a headshot session at the house to promote headshot minis next weekend. I wanted to do all the graphics and everything for that. But and with that, it just made me clean up my closet because you know how you have that look in mind? That's where I struggle. That's why I say shout out to From Head to Curve. She my bestie in my head for real. My internet bestie. I'm like, she's also one that I would love to take photos of one day. She's not in my area, but maybe I will roll out to go take pictures of her. We have similar body types, and so things that she recommends, I typically do because that ain't my ministry. But she has this. Um, it's not a corset. What's the proper term? Buster? Maybe it's a buster. Maybe I'm lying. I think I'm lying. I don't know. Why in my mind do I see Buster? But why does it sound funny coming out? Anyways, I'm gonna call it a corset. She has one from Revolve that I want so bad, but it was I want to say last season. Man, like just the ribbing on that bad boy is gorgeous. So I got this one from Tort, and it just don't give me what I wanted to give. Now I did get one off Amazon, but it got me feeling a little fast. Like I'm just like, Anyways, it just made me go through my closet, and I ended up getting a couple pictures that I could use, a couple that I just like it because it is what it is. Well, I'm for real finna show y'all this, like y'all finna see this. Let me remember to throw this picture in. It's one of these pictures. I look so young, and I'm like, dang, so young. Like I can match this to college days, Brittany. But one thing that ain't gonna change is these doggone cheeks. I can tell you that. Anyways, so in my mind, what I'm thinking is because all of this other reset stuff is going to be behind some music, why not chop it up? Not chop it. I told y'all I'm getting old. I said that earlier. I'm turning into an old lady. Golly. This was supposed to happen at 30. This is not supposed to happen at 35. Who says chop it up? Anyways, in my mind, I said, let's talk while I fast forward all this. So in my mind, I'm gonna put me in a small box on the screen talking to y'all while we just fast forward through all of this. But I gotta make sure I got something good to say. Do I have something good to say? I don't know if I have something good to say. Also, while we reset, we're just gonna go ahead and plug in our. Ooh, ooh, y'all see too much of that over there. I don't really want to see over there. Because I cleaned up this side, not this side, and I got y'all angled like real hard. Yeah, it's just bags and anyways. Um, so we're about to plug in this bad boy. Every part of me wants to. I was gonna say every part of me wants to go grab another monitor so I can keep this one up. But right now I'm about to cheat and just pull this monitor to this one and leave this Mac going because I do need to jump back to that one to do some work. Yo, I forgot that I needed to do a new opener for church. And mind you, today is just Thursday, but in my mind, today feels like Saturday and tomorrow is Sunday, and that's not it. And I'm grateful, but I need to do a new opener for church, and yeah, yeah. So I'm in my mind. I need to think about the shots that I want into the opener, and I need to go find a template, and I need to find some new music. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done. Ain't no point. Ain't no point in stressing it. All right, let's go. You also. I need a better chord management system. If y'all saw my chords underneath here, y'all would judge me. In my mind, every time I say my mind, I'm thinking about Christmas. Um, so I have one system over here and one system over here. Now, what had happened was I needed a dock to go with my other Mac Mini. All right. And because where's my cord? And because I needed this dock, it makes me have extra cords everywhere. All right. Shoot. I also need to do. I could go pull that other mouse. Is that what we're gonna do? See, this is where I need to go now. I need to put this in its proper place because if I don't, then that cord is gonna be running behind. Let's go. Do it right the first time, and you ain't gotta do it again. Boom. This looks so different. All right, we're gonna slide you right here. Shoot. I gotta find you a better place. I almost want to get you. All right. Boom. And girl, then I got this charging. I got y'all charging. And my cord is going across my lap. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm dropping stuff. Okay. No, so here's the other thing. Down here, I have my power bank. Ooh, Amazon, I want to say. So that if there's a power outage, I have at least 30 minutes on here. But the thing is, I don't remember. I don't remember which ones have the power, which ones don't. This ain't nobody but the Lord. All right, it has it marked off. Okay. Boom. You don't know how many things I done lost trying to get that going. All right. One step. Boom. Boom. Somebody was talking about how the power button on the new Mac Mini is weird placing because it's underneath, and I'm like, yeah, guess you don't have to worry about. But if you docking yourself, I can't see the issue with it. All right, let's go. I remembered to get a, what's the proper term? I want to say a dongle, but I don't think that is the proper term. It's a hub. What you want me to do? Oh, we might need to plug a mouse in. Y'all, let me slow down. All right. We need to plug a mouse in because you know how you can operate it without one, which is why I feel like I should go and get the other one because I get you coming with a little carrying case. Because what do I do? Throw it in with everything else. All right. I don't think this is the one that I actually wanted. Oh no, it is. It has the three on it. Okay. Are there no? I think somebody did say that there were no USB ports. It's all USB C. That's why I do need this. Okay. Boom. And we need our mouse. This really makes me want to get the Apple mouse. What is it called? Boom. Hello. Let's get started. Yo, I'm a hoarder when it comes to boxes. I am. It's like, Brittany, you recognize me. English. I will hoard boxes. How long do y'all keep boxes? Out of America? No. Ooh. You already know I don't remember the Wi-Fi. Can you pick up the Wi-Fi from a neighbor? Not a neighbor. A neighboring device. Not a neighbor. I am not stealing Wi-Fi, y'all. I promise. Oh my word. It really did sound like I was jacking it from a neighbor. Oh my, this is when you know you have a problem. So I'm trying to type on this one. To me, it looks like the same keyboard. Why do I have two? I don't know. Like only the board look a little darker. But why do I have two of the same? Why do I have two of the same? So I was like, why isn't this working? Because you have the wrong board. Now, let's go back to this Wi-Fi. All right, so you're the wrong one. Let's turn you back off. But also, can we find that? This is also the era that I'm in my life. I want to label everything. Okay, so are we backing up this? Are we I'm gonna call my brother and ask him. Because part of me is like, back it up. The other part of me is like, no, start fresh. Yeah, this is your reminder to check your stuff. I am paying for Hulu on two different email accounts. And when I tell you I'm big mad because one was through Hulu with like the Black Friday deal last year. And then the other one was through Roku. Big mad. It's time for me to run Rocket Money again because how many other things am I paying for like that? So I just cancel both subscriptions because I'm not even watching Hulu right now. I signed up for Netflix for Christmas movies. So I need to cancel my subscription on that. But I have that one in my file. I just canceled my BT Plus subscription because I wanted my I was about to say my ghetto Christmas movies. I wanted my Christmas movies. They were just a little ghetto. Um and so I'm done with that. I'm keeping Prime. Mom and I watched 688 yesterday. I enjoyed it. I don't need Disney. Thank you. I love getting that email. It's been canceled. It's been canceled. There was something else I signed up for. Lifetime. What did I do that through? Prime? I think I did. Miss. My back is tight. Signing in everything on the computer is no fun. Getting distracted. I'm supposed to be downloading Adobe Suite. Approve. Sign me in. Okay. Let's see. I'm not downloading everything back on here. Dismiss. Apps. Yes. Okay.